Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, February 16, 2025. With Mercury beginning its transit of your home and family sector today, you're seeking special moments or patches of rest or relaxation, a break from overthinking and overdoing in the weeks ahead. You're likely to enjoy some revealing and warm conversations. This transit sometimes correlates with a busy home life or frequent discussions with family and loved ones. It can also be a time for evaluating your inner feelings, values, and connections, or for assessing and negotiating in your domestic life. You may have a stronger sense of others' moods or needs. However, this is not the most talkative phase with people outside of your personal circle, as you could be a little hesitant to share your thoughts with people unless you're entirely comfortable with them during this stage. Today, you might thoroughly enjoy bringing more love and special attention to your projects, personal interests, or communications. The heavens always promise progression and change, something that you are adept at handling. Mental Mercury, the planet of the mind and communication, will begin swimming through a whole new sector and will remain here until March 3, 2025. This will fill your mind with the full spectrum of emotions, seeing your thoughts and decisions as colors that you must find a way to articulate. On the one hand, this can bring a more sensitive and empathic touch to your conversations, but it could also just as easily make you lost in your feelings. Find a way to balance this. Do you want to share more of your personal life in your work environment? There will be so much to talk about because Mercury will enter Pisces, its detriment. You might become chattier than usual with your coworkers. You could be more open about your home life, family, personal goals, and more. Your coworkers are usually open, so this could be a welcoming atmosphere to get personal. If not, you could break the ice and pave the way for becoming more comfortable with each other. With today's planetary alignment, you will be especially sensitive to the needs of others, with a special emphasis on family and children. You may want to consider enhancing your home environment in some nurturing way. Is it time to upgrade your kitchen? Healthy herbs grown in your own home are a lovely way to heighten the pleasure of eating as well as cooking. A simple planter box by your kitchen window is attractive and practical. Rosemary, parsley, and basil are some suggestions. If you haven't had an evening out with friends for a while, this can be the perfect atmosphere for it. Today, bring the perfect energy for some fun and laughter. Consider gathering everyone up to go see a movie, play some games, or just meet to spend time talking. You might find such time a tremendous help when it comes to any stresses you've been feeling. See what you can get going. Knowing that once he leaves tomorrow, he won't be back until early next year. Mercury, the planet of communications' last full day in your communication sector, is all about having the communication lines open. What makes this a good day for all aspects of communication is the shake-up the full moon over the last few days may have brought. This saw the moon clash with the sun and all three planets in your communication sector, providing just enough pressure to push through old communication roadblocks or barriers. The key to getting the most out of Mercury's last full day is choosing to make this a priority. In his last full day in your communication sector, Mercury, the planet of communica, will not only be working to get the communication lines open now, but in a way that it will be easy for them to remain open. With Jupiter having just turned direct in your relationship sector last week and the most important relationship months of the year stretching out in front of you, this couldn't be more important. Our eyes in the sky. As Mercury moves into Pisces, a sign where its usual structured and logical nature feels a little out of place, you may find that clear communication and sharp analysis seem just a bit harder than usual. Have you ever had those moments where your thoughts feel like a tangled web, where you know what you want to say but the words just won't come out right? It's as if the usual clarity you rely on is suddenly clouded, making it easier to drift into daydreams rather than focus on facts. But while this transit may challenge logic, it also opens the door to something just as powerful: intuition, creativity, and deep emotional expression. This is a time to embrace the beauty of feeling rather than overanalyzing. If you struggle to put your thoughts into words, don't be discouraged. The mind may feel foggy, but your heart has never been more alive. Instead of forcing conversations that don't flow naturally, try expressing yourself in other ways. Art, music, poetry, dance, these are all powerful languages that can say what words sometimes cannot. Have you ever listened to a song that perfectly captured how you felt, even when you couldn't explain it yourself? That's the kind of energy you can tap into right now. If you have something on your mind, try journaling or even creating something meaningful. You might be surprised at how much lighter you feel once your emotions have an outlet. Even with Mercury's hazy influence, today carries the potential for uplifting news. There's a sense that something unexpected could brighten your mood, a small victory, a well-timed message, an opportunity you never saw coming. Have you ever had a moment where an unexpected compliment or a kind gesture completely turned your day around? This could be one of those days, so stay open to the good things that may find their way to you. Sometimes, the universe has a way of aligning things in ways we couldn't predict, and if you remain receptive, you might just find yourself in the right place at the right time. Your emotions may feel stronger than usual, but that's not a bad thing. In fact, this heightened sensitivity can be a powerful tool for building meaningful connections. People are drawn to authenticity, and when you allow yourself to be open and present, you create space for relationships to deepen. If you've been longing for more connection in your life, now is the perfect time to reach out. Have you ever thought about someone, only for them to message you out of the blue? Sometimes, all it takes is a simple check-in, a shared memory, or an honest conversation to bring people closer. Trust that the connections meant for you will flow naturally, just be willing to take that first step. On a physical level, it's important to listen to your body right now. If you've been pushing yourself too hard, whether in your fitness routine, work, or personal life, this is a reminder to find balance. Passion and determination are admirable, but without proper rest and self-care, they can lead to burnout. Have you ever set an ambitious goal, only to realize later that consistency and recovery were just as important as effort? If your energy feels off, honor your needs. A well-rested body and mind will always serve you better in the long run. Financially, you may find yourself approaching money matters with more ease and confidence than those around you. While others may feel stressed or uncertain, you have the ability to assess situations with a level-headed approach. If an investment or opportunity presents itself, trust your instincts, but also remember that patience is key. Have you ever made a financial decision in a moment of excitement, only to later wish you had taken a little more time to think it through? Avoid rushing into anything impulsively. The best decisions are often made when you balance intuition with careful consideration. Success is within reach, but moving forward with wisdom will ensure that it lasts. As the day unfolds, take a moment to pause and reflect. Where do you see opportunities for growth? What areas of your life could benefit from a little more trust and a little less overthinking? The universe is always offering possibilities, it's just a matter of being open enough to see them. You are exactly where you need to be, and every experience, whether challenging or joyful, is shaping you into the person you are meant to become. Embrace the unknown, trust in your journey, and know that the best chapters of your story are still waiting to be written.